In this video, I'll be sharing 3 roleplay ideas for an Astarion origin playthrough and how to play them. Starting with a redemption arc where he breaks free from his past, an evil ascended run that embraces his darkest potential, and something a bit different, an Astarion who sides with the Emperor and becomes a full Illithid. Whether you're looking for character development, power, or something completely unexpected, these builds will help you experience his story from different angles. This version of Astarion begins the game bitter, charming, and deeply self-serving. He's a survivor who uses people before they can use him. But underneath that mask, there's pain, loneliness, and a flicker of something else. The hope that he could be more.
Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
Core traits to roleplay. His alignment is neutral good or leaning good. Start with sarcasm and wit. He's used to deflecting emotion, but as he opens up, let moments of sincerity shine through. His motivations include escaping Cazador's legacy, becoming worthy of love, like real love, not manipulation, and to prove that he's not just a creature made for survival, but someone who can protect others. His main inner conflict is that temptation will follow him everywhere. Power, control, the fear of being hurt again. He'll have to choose again and again, trust or control. To deepen Astarion's arc, romancing Shadowheart complements his story very well. They both begin closed off, loyal to dark gods or cruel masters. They both carry trauma and slowly grow out of it. She doesn't fall for his charm, and she makes him work for honesty. Together, they mirror each other's journey, away from pain and into something real. Whether they find love or just solidarity, their connection is powerful. When it comes to his class and build, you can go with whatever fits your playstyle, but for the sake of this video, I'll be sharing the approach I'd use for each concept. Start with Rogue, but after meeting Withers in camp, multi-class into Bard, because deception becomes storytelling. Persuasion becomes a tool for connection, not control. And his voice, once used to lure prey for Cazador, now comforts, inspires, and protects. Multi-classing into Bard marks the moment where he reclaims his charisma. Major decisions. Let's walk through the major choices that define his redemption arc, what to choose and why. Act 1. When it comes to the Grove, expose Kaga, protect the Tieflings, and knock Minthara out. Protecting innocence shows his growing empathy. In order to expose Kaga, you need to loot her chest and read a letter that starts a quest exposing her as a shadow druid. When it comes to the Tadpoles, always reject them. He's had enough of being controlled by anything.
No, our only course is to deny it. This power is just another symptom of disease, and every use will sicken us further.
With the Hag, rescue Marina and destroy the Wand. He sees Cazador and Ethel and chooses to break the cycle, and the Wand just seems like bad news. For the Necromancy of Thay, let Shadowheart destroy the book. He's tempted to use it, but the power isn't worth the risk. When you go to the Underdark, help the Myconids. Astarion wishes someone had helped him when he needed it. Act 2. Raphael and Orthon. Raphael asks Astarion to kill Orthon in exchange for uncovering the truth behind his scars. He doesn't want to side with Raphael, but in this case he'll help. When it comes to Isabel, save her in order to keep the inn safe. With the Night Song, also save her. Doing so leaves Shadowheart toward the light and strengthens them both. Help Hanson lift the Shadow Curse, because the Shadow Curse sucks. And in the Moonrise Tower, save the Tieflings, rescue Rolbryn, and if you knocked out Minthara, recruit her and she can join in on the redemption arc. Act 3. Cazador. Kill him because duh, and reject the Ascension because he doesn't need godlike power, he needs to untether himself from Cazador's legacy. With the Emperor, push back at every chance you get. Astarion sees through his manipulation and wants no more masters. Encourage Shadowheart to save her parents. It's parallel to the same journey as his, saving what's left of your humanity. And in the House of Hope with Raphael, free Hope and steal the hammer to help release Orpheus. In this playthrough, Astarion's redemption is about choosing to be better, to care when it would be easier not to love even when it leaves him vulnerable, and to survive without losing his humanity.
Wretched child!
Astarion's Ascended arc is not about cruelty for cruelty's sake. It's about control. He was enslaved, used, and broken. Now he has sworn to himself that it will never happen again. He chooses power to rise so high that no one could ever touch him again. Not Cazador, not the Absolute, not even the gods. Core traits to roleplay. Astarion is ruthless but measured. He doesn't kill for fun, he kills for advantage. He's elegant and strategic. Charm is his weapon, wit is his armor, and he seduces before he strikes, and always stays in control. Loyalty is for fools. Allies are assets, useful, replaceable, and dangerous ones are best kept close. Weakness, that's his enemy. He despises anything that reminds him of the vulnerable creature he used to be. His alignment is neutral evil, calculated, self-serving, and visionary. His motivations are to reclaim his agency, rewrite his legacy, and become more than Cazador ever imagined. His inner conflict is that he still fears losing control, but instead of backing down, he leans in and ascends.
I'm free. I'm finally free! Oh! Oh, it feels delicious.
Class build. Rogue got him far, but daggers and charm can only carry him so high. He wants more. That's why when Withers offers him the chance to reshape his power, Astarion makes a pact with the Great Old One. Not out of faith or desperation, but out of ambition. This power doesn't want worship, it doesn't want control, and it doesn't care, and that's exactly why it's perfect. His warlock magic makes minds unravel at his feet, reality fractures with a whisper, and he still moves in shadows, but now the shadows move for him. Astarion sees intimacy as a means of influence and control. After centuries of being used by Cazador to lure victims through seduction, he now reclaims those same tools for himself. He may engage in short-lived flings when they serve a political or strategic purpose, or he finds the person intriguing or useful. Major choices, Act 1. The Grove. Raid it, recruit Minthara, because the tieflings are a burden. The Hag, kill her, take her items, and give Mayrina the wand, just for the fun of it. Recruit Lizelle, she's strong, brutal, and focused, exactly the kind of asset he respects. With the tadpoles, use them. Power is power. And with the Necromancy of Fae, try to read it. Forbidden knowledge is rarely useless. In the Underdark, help both the Myconid and Id factions for loot, leverage, and fun. Act 2. Kill Orthon. Knowledge is power, and those scars hide something important. Save Isabel, but pretend to be with Karnus. Smash the lantern, and control the battlefield. Kill the Night Song and Balthazar. The Shadow Curse, he doesn't really care. Why should he? It's not his problem. In Moonrise, recruit Minthara and pretend to serve the Absolute. The truth can wait until it's convenient. Act 3. Kill Cazador, finish the ritual, and ascend. This is Astarion's true beginning. No more chains, no more sunlight, no more fear. With the Emperor, play along and use him, then seize the Netherbrain. With Gortash, kill him and take his place. That was always the plan. And with Shadowheart, encourage her devotion to Shar, or kill her if she stands in the way of the crown. Ascended Astarion is no longer weak and vulnerable, but powerful and in control. After centuries of servitude and hunger, Astarion is done playing the victim. The Dream Visitor offers something no one else ever could: true autonomy. Through the parasite, Astarion sees not a curse, but a gift. A future where he isn't bound by blood or sunlight or ancient rituals. He becomes something more than vampire spawn, something sovereign. And if the cost is high, he'll pay it. Core traits to roleplay. Always choose power, even when it's morally gray. Dominate minds, intimidate when necessary. Trust the Dream Visitor, follow her guidance, and defend her. Use tadpole abilities as often as possible. Power should be used. And protect companions who understand strength. Build and class. Astarion remains a rogue with the assassin subclass. He prefers ambush and subterfuge. He kills not to survive, but to prove a point. Romance. He may indulge a Ceres's caress or toy with his dream visitor, but connection isn't really his goal. Major decisions. Act 1. In the Grove, visit the healer, then move on. The Goblin-Druid conflict is beneath him and not worth his time. With a dream visitor, follow her, defer to her. She knows the path forward. With the tadpoles, use them all. Power unused is power wasted. With the Myconids in the Underdark, side with them. Their psychic network mirrors the tadpoles' potential. With the Absolute, pretend to serve them, charm and manipulate their followers, but you don't really believe it. In Lae'zel's Prism, don't hand it over. He recognizes its value, and avoid provoking her, unless he must. Act 2. Spare the Night Song, she's a divine weapon, and weapons are useful. In Moonrise, enter, manipulate, and destroy. Use the cult before burning it down. With the Harpers and Isabel, save them. The inn offers protection, resources, and strategic positioning. And with Raphael, trade information if needed, but never sell him your soul. Act 3. Kill Cazador and end the ritual. Burn the past, but keep the lesson, never again. The Emperor. Follow, trust, and learn. The parasite gave him purpose, the Emperor gives him vision. With Orpheus, kill him. Astarion chooses clarity, unity, and the power of the Mind Flayer form. With Raphael, destroy him. And refuse Gortash's alliance. He is obsolete. By the end, Astarion stands transformed. Not vampire, not spawn, but something entirely new. For more character deep dives and roleplay guides, subscribe, like, and let me know which origin character you'd like to see next.